folks, my name is Penny. Welcome to Coppertree Acres. If it's your first time here, we are a small 4-acre pecan farm. We raise some free-range chickens and we have 3 small farm dogs. We do what's called a pecan progress update every couple weeks or so. And this is our first harvest season because we've only been on this property for about 10 months now. So we're looking forward to seeing how the season goes, and we've already began harvesting the trees, and we're going to be showing you a little bit more of that today. But first, I'm going to get started with my usual cup of joe when I start these updates. This is Jesus and Coffee, one of my favorite mugs, and it just recently got broke. It broke in 3 pieces, so it was no way to salvage the handle, unfortunately. But that's okay. We have family here visiting, and we're all going to be harvesting with big poles and get as many done as we can. And I have my new Kate Spade glasses, courtesy of Sister Suzanne. Hello, yes. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? I know you're so excited to be here helping.
Of course.
With the harvesting of the pecan trees. Let me see. Let me see that lovely, lovely bling you've got going on. Suzanne also brought us these awesome shirts. Yes, again, my name is Penny. I think I already have dog hair on mine, unfortunately. Here, check it out.
It's totally cool.
So excited. So we have our new logo on some shirts, sweatshirts. Ben's got one. He's got a t-shirt going on. And he's working over here, Mama D. And she's the inspector, and she's got a shirt on, official shirt. She's the only one with the golf tee. Yeah, it sounds like fireworks when you hit that.
That was a lot of them, huh?
Yeah. Hey, so, are you going to pick up some of those? You going to help us out, man?
Yeah, we empty up in the wood.
You excited? Oh, yeah. What's going on? There's so many of us harvesting this time. What is going on? Oh, yeah.
It's a nice part.
That is funny. This is the tree with the largest pecan, so they're hitting hard. It sounds like firecrackers. I don't know if it sounds like that on video, but pretty cool. Clover apparently ate something that was either she's allergic to or she got bit by something. She's got a double chin right now. Here you go, girl. And I give her some Benadryl. Little Benadryl. Good girl. What are you doing, BB? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, yeah. This again. You never want to stop playing, do you? Go get it. Silly mutt.
You like that? Yeah. Good.
Is it tasty?
Very.
It's good, huh? They're coming out of the shell finally really well. Because they've faced a couple frosts now. And now they're really turning out good. Whoa. It's raining pecans. It's raining pecans. Hallelujah, it's raining pecans.
It's too, the thing is,
mighty Ben. Ben up on Shaker Patrol. I see. We're all over here working while you are taking the profits. What are you doing? Get out of the garden. Get out of the garden. Get out of the garden. Get. You too. Get. Oh, don't even tell me. Oh, I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how I got in. I don't know how to get out. And then Louie comes and tries to coach her. You gotta do it this way. You gotta do it this way. Oh no, I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get out. What do I do? I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get out. Louie. Come on. Come on, lady. You can get out. Cracks me up. Oh, hey, you finally figured it out. Oh man. We are intending on harvesting quite a few of the smaller trees today. We have gotten a bit of a head start yesterday, and as you can see, these trees are a little bit on the bigger side compared to the smaller ones we've been harvesting, but we'll get the little ones like that little guy right there, and probably that one right over there, and maybe that one there. We're just gonna leave the biggest ones. We have identified a couple more varieties. We're doing this one right now. We've not identified variety of this tree just yet. We're just keeping all of the pecans from each tree separate in its own tote while we continue to figure out each of the varieties that we have. What? Your shoulders need a rest? That's cool, Layla. Very excited. Suzanne got us these shirts. There are many things that you can use to get the pecans or any nut tree or even olive tree to fall. And one of them is bamboo. I know a lot of people use bamboo sticks if you're going to manually harvest your trees. What we're using is a pole that's really long that was designed to paint really tall ceilings, and it has an extender on it. So it's a pole within a pole. And then what we did was we maneuvered a piece of PVC pipe. I want to say it's about 1 inch PVC pipe, maybe ½ inch, I'll have to ask Ben, to the top so that it has that whip to the top like it would with bamboo. Because with what we had, so we're just being resourceful with what we had. It is pretty sparse. I just want to get them off the tree. If I let them go to waste, falling on the ground. They're good. It's just not very much. So what we're finding is if you can pull the husk off, then it's typically still a good nut. So if they're in the husk still partially and it comes off with ease, that's typically still a good nut. Obviously that's not, a bird got to it. But ones that are like where it's stuck, where the hole is stuck, such as this, and it just won't come off, this is typically a dud. And you open it up, it'll end up being just undeveloped or moldy, or just it never formed. So those are out. But any that you find, again, that are, see where the husk comes off or the hole comes off, I always say husk, guess it's a similar thing, then it's typically good nut. On to the next one. So us ladies are taking a breather.
Yep, break,
The director,
break.
the instructor, and the
supplier, just the worker.
right, the supplier.
Farm worker.
She supplies the shirts, and
The hired
she
help.
hired help as she works the harvester. So we harvested this one. It looks like there would still be some pecans up there because this time not all the holes came down with the pecans. And I think that's just because the pecans are so ready to drop and they've gone through some cold freezes, frost and such. So the holes are just hanging on and they've just completely released the pecan. So we've got all these husks still left on the tree. So we're on to this one. It's just really tall and it's sparse. It doesn't have a lot to offer. This is what we've gotten so far. It held on to its foliage for a really long time this season, and I was thinking that it didn't have any pecans on it, but apparently it has. It does have the nuts on there. It's just, if you look, they're just kind of sparse, but there is some on there. You just never could see them because it was so covered. It's just a variety that has a lot of foliage. All these trees back here on what we have labeled as the back quad are done. Anything you see on the trees are just holes that are left behind that will eventually fall as they dry more and more. So we've got some leaf piles to put in our compost. And we're going on to this one next, which has a really good amount of pecans and they're a decent size. This will be our 6th tree today. We got started kind of late. We didn't get started till around noon, a little after actually. Mama D with the lightsaber, making it happen. Like mother, like son. Hard-working family here. Hard-working people. Take that and that. You will produce lots of nuts. Or else. We call those ones where we just drop a ton of pecans all at once. One foul swoop.
Yeah,
Whoop,
that one
whoop.
hurt.
See?
So where'd it go?
Jackpot hit. I don't know. I think you need to find it and eat it. This is the last batch of the day. We just go through and separate them from the debris and hulls. If there are any that we can separate, we separate and throw in the batch. We found it easier to separate them and clean them while we're going through the process out in the field. This was Director D's suggestion, and it has worked out very well. Twice. The twice stabbed ladybug. They hang out in the husks, yet I never saw them all summer on any of our, green, anything we were growing in the garden or anything.
That's right.
The journey of the twice stabbed winter dog. Amazing. Rare ladybugs here, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure and join us next time as we get shaken. Yeah, that's right, the moment you've been waiting for. The mechanical shaker will be out on our property, and we will be harvesting the largest of all the trees, which is pretty much the majority of our trees that we have. And it's going to be one heck of a time. All of these pecans will pale in comparison to what's about to come down. So be sure and stay tuned. Thanks for joining. We appreciate your viewing, and let us know if you have any questions in the comments. Give us a like so the algorithm knows we exist, and subscribe if you like our content. Thanks a lot. Until next time. Bye-bye.